Facebook is about to release earnings, metaverse, meta platforms, and so how can you set this up to see the after hours? You can't see the trades after 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time unless you do this in TradeStation. So data, edit symbol, and then you get this right here. You need a custom session. So you go to Properties, and you click on Session. And you click on Use Custom Session, and you want to go in here and go all the way to the bottom. You will have this in TradeStation. Some of these I've created on my own, but this comes with TradeStation. US stock with pre and post market, and you can see you get extra data during the time frame in which you would see the earnings release. Otherwise, the data would just stop on the last bar of the day. So you'll see that. Watch this. And so you'll be able to see the pre-market now. The bars are lighter, and you can now see what happens to Facebook during earnings. And so your after hours, you see after hours yesterday included this move, and then pre-market included this move right here. And so waiting for earnings on Facebook, I'll pause the video until it starts to move. So Facebook is about to get hammered. This is delayed data, so it's already been hammered on the live data, and I'm just looking at delayed data. I wanted to show you how you could see in the after hours what it's doing during earnings. You can see what the futures have done. These are the Nasdaq futures have gotten taken down pretty hard based on Facebook metaverse earnings. And so we're going to take a look at how it works in the Facebook, how Facebook affected the Nasdaq today in the after hours. Once again, this is delayed data. This is 4:16 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and this happened, what you're seeing now happened 15 minutes ago. And I mainly wanted to make this video to show you how it affects the Nasdaq futures and how you can see after hours data on your TradeStation charts. You can't do it without the custom session. Once again, data edit symbol, and then you have to come in here and click on your properties, and you can choose custom session. You can just use the you could just use the stocks with just the pre-market, or just with the post-market, or both pre-market and post-market. So we'll see Facebook start to move here in a minute. I'm going to pause the video again. So you see it start to move higher. The market expects is very bullish still. The market just expects to run the market, run it up, create a V reversal in the market, and so it continues to want. This first reaction tends to want to be to run prices up, surprise to the upside, and off to the races. Let's have this bullish spike in the market, and so Facebook ultimately disappoints, and you'll see it coming down pretty hard here in a minute. So here we go. It's about to move down. I've added the volume indicator to it, and you can see what happened 15 minutes ago. It's now 4:20 Eastern Time. I don't trade equities, rarely, sometimes, but I haven't lately. And so I mainly focus on futures. It takes a lot of time just to trade futures. It's hard to do a lot of different markets and asset classes at once. It's best to, in my opinion, to specialize for me where I am. And so I focus on the futures, short the futures, and here, we didn't short it on earnings, but we are short based on our VSD long strategy setup. And so this was a nice strategy today. It's been struggling, and we've talked about this. And so here's where our future strategy did today. It was long. It struggled the last 2 days, and let me maximize this. So it went long, reversed to the short side, and is short now the Nasdaq futures. And you can see what Facebook is doing in 1 minute. It dropped 40 points, I guess, in this 1 minute bar range in the earnings. So down 12%. I think it went down as low as down 17%. So big drop off in metaverse. Once again, I just want to make this video to show you how you can watch these after-hour earnings. Even if you don't trade equities, it's interesting from the futures perspective. If you see the futures spike down, you're thinking, what caused that drop off? And it does have to do with earnings for tech stocks that are heavily weighted in the Nasdaq. Hey, David Bean here. Welcome to Capstone Trading Systems YouTube page. Be sure to subscribe to join our community of algorithmic traders. We are real money traders. We share our winning streaks, we share our losing streaks, as well as market updates, strategies, and coding tips.